Deborah from Housewife Eclectic here. Today I am going to be taking you through how to use your Cricut to make a Harry Potter shirt, which I think is going to be super cute. We are making it for one of my little girls. I haven't decided which one yet. Probably whoever shirt's easiest to find. So give me just a second to get a couple shares in, and then we will get started. So I'm trying to figure out how's the best way to move this chair. My hair's all sorts of a mess today, guys. There we go.
Hi.
You want to come say hi? We're having like a messy hair family day, huh? Come say hi. This is Haley. This is my little one.
Hi.
And she's going to be helping us to create today, huh? Are you going to be helping us? Yes? Okay. Hang on. We're going to just do a couple of shares and then we will get started. Can you hop down for a minute so I can do this? Ugh, you want this? Go eat your fig bar. Thank you. Housewife Eclectic. So I am Deborah from Housewife Eclectic. I've been blogging for about 10 years. Sorry, I can't talk and talk at the same time. Harry Potter shirt. So we all will be talking Harry Potter today, making a fun shirt. It should be easy and fun. Oh, see the back of my hair there going, whew. I showered and then didn't quite have time to blow dry it all, so it's a little funky. Okay, one more share and we will get started. Paste. Okay, we are ready. So the first thing we need to do is we need to open up Cricut Design Space, which I have already done right here. I was playing with it earlier. We're going to start over so you guys can see from start to finish. So design.cricut.com. Let me... hang on. I just want to make sure you guys can see well and not just kind of in the background. Okay. Let me know if I end up blocking the view or anything at all, and I will make sure that's fixed. Okay, so I'm just going to put the feed of the video over here so I can see if you guys have any comments. We should be ready to go. When you hop on, let me know where you're hopping on from. I am in the Salt Lake City area of Utah today. And let's get started. So we are on design.cricut.com. And we are going to go ahead and come over here and hit the big plus sign, which is, it says new project, or you can hit new project up in the right hand corner. So we're going to go ahead and hit new project. Okay, so the shirt we want to make today says books turn muggles into wizards. So we want an awesome stack of books. So if you are looking for something to make on your Cricut, the best thing I have found to type in to look for is line drawing. So I just typed in book line drawings and it pulled up with all of these easy to use drawings. So we are going to save this image.
Mom,
Yes, honey?
are we going to have a play date at Olivia's
You
house?
can have a play date at Olivia's house soon, okay?
Yay!
Actually, I really like this one. I feel like I've used this one before too. In fact, I think I have used this one before, but I'm going to walk you through how to upload your own images. That's one of the common misconceptions is you can't upload your own images, but okay, and you sure can. So what you're going to do is you're going to hit over here, you're going to hit upload. You're going to hit upload image, and then you're going to hit browse, and you're going to find those images that we just downloaded, which are in downloads for me. You can see my audiobook addiction right here. Where did they go? Okay, that's just weird. Let's try that again. So, book, line drawing. That will take you to easy to upload images.
Is it Lofia? It's coming to Comic-Con?
I don't know. I'll have to ask. My daughter's worried about Comic-Con, which is like 6 months away. Priorities. Hi Pamela! So good you could join us today. So you go to the upload and then you hit browse.
She's gonna be ladybug at dog.
And then you open it up. And then what you do is it wants to know if it's a simple, a moderately complex, or a complex image. So this is pretty simple. It's an image with high contrast of colors and a transparent or monochrome background. So we are going to hit continue. And then you are going to delete anywhere you want
I'm turning like a
it to
jack.
cut. So just like that. Oops, we don't want that at the bottom. So we are going to select the big eraser, and we're just going to erase all of that. Now we're going to hit continue. And we have this gorgeous little book here. Can you see that? So save it as a cut image, give it a name. We're going to call this one open book and hit save. Okay, so now here's the screen where you can insert it. We're going to go ahead and upload the other one while we're here. So upload, browse, find that book drawing we did. This is also a simple image which has high contrast colors and a transparent background. So go ahead and hit simple image. And then we are going to use this little tool to make sure that all of the areas we want it to cut are open. So now that it will cut all of those things out. It will be a nice outline. So we're going to name this. Let's name this stack of books. Save as a cut image and save. Any questions on that so far? Okay, so next we are going to start designing. So this should be really simple. I think we're going to use the open book. So insert the image. So now you've got it on your screen. And the next thing we are going to do is we are going to write our text. So books, turn, it would help if I could spell, Muggles. And I'm going to leave that on one text line because I want that up here. And then I want into Wizards. Down here. So this is the general design of how I want. Now we need to focus on resizing and changing the font. So for this part, you are going to need this shirt that you are going to put this on. So I'm going to grab a shirt. Looks like my 4-year-old is the winner. Hers was the easiest to find, so she's the one who gets the shirt. So this is just a crew neck shirt. Whoops. Just a crew neck shirt.
I get my corn for me.
Does that look like your size or Sophie's size?
It looks like my size.
It does look like your size, huh?
Is that my name?
Nope, it says books turn Muggles into wizards. So it's just a crew neck shirt. I'm going to put it right here so you guys can see what I'm doing. So this is a size 4-5. So obviously this is going to be smaller, a smaller design than if you make something bigger. Did you guys still
Mom,
like
can I have some Sprite?
You're going to have to wait, or you can go ask Nina. So you want to measure the center of the chest on the shirt.
Nina's asleep. There she is.
So the center of the chest on this shirt is about 8 inches. So you don't want to go wider than 8 inches or else it will fall off on the edges. Okay, go get some water.
I'm just going to Sprite.
Honey, I'm doing a live video. I can't help you right now.
Please.
So
There's Sprite in her head.
okay. Oh man, I think we're about to have a toddler tantrum here. You can see her. She's wearing a unicorn horn. That's funny. Okay, so you don't want it to go wider than 8 inches because then it will fall off the front of their chest there. So right now ours is way too big because I just kind of threw it on there. So now you are going to select it and then grab the arrow here and shrink it up. So we are going to make this about 6 inches. You can also do it exactly up here in the bar. You can type. So that's 6 inches wide, and now we'll do the same thing with this one. Make it 6 inches. Whoa, made it 600, not 6. There we go. Okay, so obviously this is going to be a little bit bigger because it's shorter, so 6 inches wide is going to make it a little bigger, which is fine with me. Don't pull on that, please.
Why?
Because you make the video go crazy.
I want it.
She's normally so good during lives, guys. She's just trying to... I don't know, this week's been rough. Do any of you have a toddler? This has been a rough toddler week for me. I know, but I'm not getting it for you right now.
Please.
So we're going to go ahead
I
and...
want Sprite. I want Sprite.
I will get it for you when I'm done. No, please move. Oh man, she's normally so good for videos, guys. I'm really sorry.
Sprite.
Please tell me some of you out there have toddlers. And then it is not just me that has to deal with the craziness. Okay, so we're going to set this how you want it. If you want it to cut just like this, I will let it... your Cricut is going to try and save you as many materials as possible, which is awesome. But if you want it to cut it just like this so you can just weed it and then iron it on right there, what you would do is you'd go like this. Maybe. Hit control, and then you would group them all. So now it sees it as one image. See how I can move it all as one image? But I'm not super worried about that. In fact, I think we might do some fun colors here. So let's ungroup, and let me go grab some colors. I think I might have Gryffindor colors.
Mama got color. Mama castle broke.
Oh no, it did.
Yeah, my frozen one. Can you fix it?
Yep, I can try. Okay, I've got red and gold glitter here. So that's what we are going to use. So we are going to use 2 different colors. So we want to let our Cricut know that we're using 2 different colors. So we are going to turn them colors. So if you come over here to this where this big black dot is and click the big black dot, it will open a color panel. So you don't have to turn it the right color that you want it. That just needs to be different colors. But I will turn them kind of the colors we're going to use so you can kind of see. So it's going to say books turn muggles into wizards, and the words are going to be in gold, and then the book will be in red glitter. So let's go ahead and save this. Because I have a feeling I will be making a second one when my older daughter sees it. And now what we're going to do, I'm going to take this picture down so I can cut. It's my cute little babies.
I was a baby.
You were a baby. So you see how it's separated it onto two mats, so it knows I want to cut it on two different colors, which is super helpful. So the first thing you want to do now that you've told it that you want to cut is you need to mirror, since we are using iron-on, you need to mirror the images. So mirror here, and also come down here and mirror this one. The book doesn't matter as much because it's not words, but I just do it for good measure. So now we've got this. We're going to go ahead and grab a mat. Hey, you. Can you get out from underneath my desk, please? Or can you hand me the green one?
What green?
Back there. Do you see those mats? Hand me the green one. Let's see if this works. The green one. I need the green one. So you're going to want to use a regular grit mat. Hey, it worked, guys. Miracles happen. She actually got me the mat. Okay, you can see that my mat's pretty messy. You can clean them up with a scraper if you want. I tend to kind of just let them go. This one I'd be more likely to clean. The fabric one I don't really clean at all, which is what they've said to do.
Let's grab some paper.
So that's why you were underneath my desk. She likes to color. So you're going to go ahead and make sure you want it all the way in the grid lines and secure that down. If your mat is getting old, this one's getting a little old.
Can I use the crayons?
Where are the crayons?
They're in your purse.
Yeah, you can go get them. Oh gosh. Somebody save me from the toddler. So if it's not sticking down, you see how this corner is peeling up here? A way to make your mat last longer is to use a brayer, which I love. It just takes your material and really pushes it down into the fibers of the mat, which will help everything last longer. This is one of my very favorite tools. I'm all about getting more use out of your mat and materials. So I'm going to go ahead and load. There's these little teeth here that you've got to make sure your mat gets under. Then you hit the arrow button to load it in. Shoot. That little tail got looped around. So now it's going you hit continue on your computer. Emily, yes, this is the new Cricut Maker. What we are making today, you can make with any of the newer Cricuts. The Explorer, Air. Any of those will.
Mom, I can't find your
By purses by my bed.
What kind of purse?
It's Jack, the Pumpkin King.
Jack one.
Jack, the Pumpkin King, guys. So you're going to set the material, hit view all, and you are going to type in glitter. Sorry, I moved my keyboard so you guys could see in though. So it's good. I type in glitter, it's going to pull up all these different things, hit glitter iron on, and done. So now it knows exactly what we want to cut. I need to pull out, last thing I cut was fabric, so I've been using the rotary blade here. But I don't need the rotary blade anymore. So I'm going to put that back in its case. And we are going to just pull out a fine point blade. Fine point blade or deep point blade are what the other machines have. So this is definitely something you could do with one of the Explorers. I'm going to add in my fine point blade right there. And now it's flashing, it's saying it's ready to go. And hit it. So we're going to. Emily, have you seen it cut felt? That's like my favorite thing about this machine. I love, love, love it. So it goes, with the maker, it goes through and it checks what blade you've got because you could possibly have the rotary blade in there and that wouldn't work. Uh-oh.
What? Uh-oh.
This mat might be no bueno, guys. We'll see how this mat does. It's peeling up. We might have to cut again. We'll see how it goes. So it's just cutting now. Looks like you might be doing okay. I would say mats are definitely the number one thing that I go through.
Is there white?
I use a lot of mats.
Is there white?
Right there, I see the light, honey.
White.
Emily, if you sew a lot, Emily's saying that it solder with the fabric cutting. If you sew a lot, I would get the maker. The maker is amazing. I mean, obviously it can do this stuff. It can do all what the Explorer can do.
Mom.
But the fabric cutting is amazing. So we're just gonna wait for this to be done.
I was using.
Lots of little letters. These are nice, thick letters though, so hopefully weeding should be super, super easy. Okay, all done. We're gonna pull this off. We are gonna pull this off of the. Check that out. Okay, definitely gonna need a bright pad to see what that means. Okay, so I'm gonna pull out my red glitter and get this cutting. The second one while we work on. Carla, we are cutting red and gold glitter heat transfer.
Blonde. Do we have blonde?
Blonde's not a crown color, honey. You can use yellow.
But I was see red. But I can't use red.
Okay. So we've got our red. We're going to be putting this down now. Kind of get that nice and into the mat. Like I said, you can use that brayer, which will help as long as your mat's not like almost completely dead like this one. This one's a little. Shoot. All that work, and I didn't get it in the grid. You want to make sure it's like really in the grid because it, like I said, the machine really tries to save you material. And if it's not in the grid, now I got it over top of the grid. Let's see if it works. Okay. Under the teeth. Load that in. Don't let it grab your finger. Okay, I'm going to grab my bright pad, which is the best convention ever for...
Is there pink? Is there pink?
I don't know, you'll have to look and see if there's pink.
Pink.
For weeding glitter vinyl.
Mom, I found pink.
So go ahead and turn that on.
Is this pink?
Yes.
Pink.
It's more of a red, but we'll call it pink. Okay. So you're going to go ahead and set this down on the bright pad, and that's going to let you see where all your cut lines are. This red should be a lot faster since it's just one object and it's a lot bigger. So now we're going to take a pair of scissors. And I'm going to see where those cut lines are. And I'm going to cut out the piece that we need to weave. So we don't accidentally weave anything extra. If that's done already too.
Here's a picture of me.
I love it.
What?
Awesome. She found blonde. Apparently blonde is a crayon color. So we're going to go ahead and cut out this one too. And now we're going to weed. Lorraine says she gets nervous about how close it puts things to the edge. You know, I've never really had a problem as long as you make sure your material is in that grid. I've never had a problem. So, but it will, if your material is not filling that grid up, that top corner, it will probably cut onto your mat. So we're going to go ahead and hit finish on here because we are done cutting. And we are going to go ahead and start weeding. So let's do the red glitter first because that's going to be easy peasy. So just grab a corner of this and start pulling. Make sure you know what your design is so you don't pull up anything.
You got green eyes?
I do have green eyes.
Sophie got blue eyes, just like I
Okay, so you can see how I got all of the outside out. And now we're going to do the inside. So I like to have the design up on my screen when I do this because then I can see exactly where I need to weed. So pull that one out. And this is how easy it should be weeding. You see how I just peel it and pull it. And if yours isn't weeding that easy, your blade is probably dull. Or you chose the wrong setting. Look how deep it cut into it.
Is there blonde right here?
Okay, we're almost done with the book.
Mom, I can't find blonde again.
You can't find blonde again?
No. There's blonde.
A couple more.
Mom, I found blonde.
Oh, good. Okay, so our book is done. So that's how it will look on the shirt. So this is, you can see this is tacky. So it will help you stick it to the shirt in just a minute. So let's read this. This is a little bit, gold glitter is like, I swear, bad for the eyes. Okay, so I'm going to be a little more careful with this one.
Mom, I'm going to try you next. Blonde.
You can see that's weeding really well. Okay, so we've got the basic of that off. You can just see we just need to weed the centers now. So centers of our B's and D's and E's. Anything that has an enclosed center, like an A or a D, is going to need you to give it a little bit of extra attention and pull the center out. Okay. Lorraine says cutting heat transfer with a dull blade is the worst. I concur. Because the only way to fix it and save your material is an X-Acto knife. And that's a lot of work. Ask me how I know.
Mom? I love you.
Okay. So,
Hi, sir. Sure, but it's not
almost done. There we go. So now it says our words. And now we got to cut it apart. All those little pieces in the garbage. A lot of times I just stick them in my lap until I'm done, and then I always end up with little pieces of vinyl all over me. You can tell I've been crafting. Okay, so now we've got our two different strips and our book. We're going to go ahead and turn the bright pad off and pull our shirt over here. So you always want to start about an inch from the top. If you're on an adult shirt, sometimes they start 2 inches down. Because you want it to be across the center part of their chest, not like all the way up at their neck. So we're going to go ahead. I'm going to trim this down. The easiest way to make sure that you don't overlap, because you want to make sure all parts of your letters are on the shirt, not another piece of plastic. So I always trim down my pieces as far down as they will go. So you're just taking this and trimming off the plastic. That way you'll have less of a chance of layering it onto itself. Because if you layer this on if I were to put this on my shirt like this, this would iron onto the plastic of this rather than my shirt. So we don't want to do that. So let's go ahead and start setting this on. Okay, so that's kind of how I envisioned it, was with the books off to one side.
Can you this picture on the fridge?
Yes. I would be happy to hang it on the fridge. I love it. And then with this one off center just a little bit too. So you stick it down, kind of push it into your shirt a little bit so that it will grab the shirt. I'm going to go ahead and turn on my heat press. So you don't have to use a heat press with these. You can definitely just use an iron or the Cricut Easy Press. I have a heat press that I adore. It's a Singer heat press, so that's what I'm going to be using today. I told you I've got little pieces of glitter stuck all over me. So once you've got it on there, you definitely want to press it in. Make sure it's on there really, really well so that when you move it, it won't fall off. It still might fall off. So if you're going to use a traditional iron, well, you can iron straight down onto the plastic, and you want to make sure you want to turn your iron on pretty darn hot, and you want it to every section of the shirt to get 30 seconds of heat and pressure. So you want to be pushing that iron on and pushing the iron on.
I won't knock that down, okay?
Okay.
Just gonna move this chair over, okay?
Okay. Oh, children. So we're just waiting for that to heat up. So let's talk a little bit of Harry Potter as we're waiting for the heat press to heat up. Are you guys Harry Potter fans, or you just want to know how to use a Cricut? Like what, where on the spectrum do you fall? So I will show you some of the Harry Potter stuff we've got going on right now. So we've got these monster book Valentines. Guys, they're like my favorite thing ever.
My dad played with these
Loads, please. And we've also got a Snitch Valentine. And if you guys have ever had frozen butterbeer, seriously, guys, this recipe is the best ever.
Mom?
If my site will ever load. Why is it being so slow today? I bet it's my computer. I have audiobooks and zipping in the background. It's not loving me today. My computer's old. It needs to be replaced, but I hate that they have to be replaced more often than I feel like they used to. Okay, so do you see the Monster Valentines? Super cute. They go on top of a little notebook, so they're actually a little monster book. This is what my daughter was so excited. This is what she wanted to do for her Valentine's Day. So, and then we also have the Snitch with these little bouncy balls on them. And if you love butterbeer, frozen butterbeer, seriously, this is the best. It's a little bit complicated there's an easy version and a complicated version, and the complicated version is a little complicated, but seriously, it's the best. So good.
Can I have some?
Yes, go get a cup.
Yes, Mom.
But, so, I do a lot of Harry Potter. I'm trying to find some more Harry Potter for you, but I don't have a keyboard. Harry Potter. Oh, the party. I totally forgot about the party. I don't know how I forgot about that when it was like my life's. So I've got to show you my daughter's Harry Potter party. So we decorated our front room to look like the Great Hall. So there was stone paper all on the walls, hanging candles, a table for each house. It was really fun. Let me see that. There we go. Can you see the Great Hall? So, and then banners hanging on each of the walls. And then we did a potions class with all of the different potion ingredients. And then we had an owlery. And then this was just the snack table. Of course, we have to have house points. It killed me a little bit to make Ravenclaw winning. That's my daughter's house, so she had to win. And then we did Moaning Myrtle in the bathroom. Who's actually, guys, this was her 8th
My
party.
other playhouse outside.
Yep, so it's been more than a year, and Moaning Myrtle is still on the mirror in my bathroom. It's a little ridiculous. And we had a Dementor Pinata, and we played Quidditch. So each kid picked the wand, and then we sorted them. And they had these little hats, these little paper hats, and they would pull them apart, and it would have a color of M&Ms in it, and that's what hat they were in. So then we put printable ties on them. Then they did have potions class and made little potion necklaces. And then we had charms class with balloons and wands.
Do you have it? Do you have that?
And then we played Quidditch.
Is that me in a picture?
I don't know. Are you in any of these pictures?
Yeah, but I didn't want to go in the picture.
No, I think we remember you fell asleep. Okay, let's go try this heat press out. See if it's hot enough. You did fall asleep. You had all these friends over and you fell asleep. So silly. Can you move?
At my house?
Yep. Okay, we're almost done. Move, 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 move. Okay, so this is my heat press over here. I'm sorry, my tripod is being nuts. Okay, so this is my heat press. I adore it. It works fantastic.
I can't play it on you.
So I'm gonna go ahead and pull this out so it will open up a little bit more. So this is an iron protective sheet that you can use if you want. I accidentally ironed something into the heat press the other day, so I've been using it kind of to make sure that doesn't iron on just anything else. So you can see it's stuck on my shirt. If you were to move that around a lot though, it would come off. It's only supposed to kind of keep it there till you iron it. So for this one, it's really easy. It's a lot easier than an iron because all I'm going to have to do is clamp it. Yes. Okay, ready? So you just clamp it shut. This is why I like a heat press, is because it gives all the pressure to your shirt for you, which makes it really easy. So it's going to beep and say we're done. So we're going to pull that out. We're going to do the test here. So the best way to peel, sorry, I have my lights on, so it's really dark in my office today. So you're just going to start peeling. And if any of the letters come up, then you're going to fold this back down and iron that part again. But as you can see, the heat press did a pretty darn good job. So peel slow, make sure everything is nothing's going to come up. There we go. Look at that cute glittery shirt. Okay, Haley, stand up.
Why?
Because I'm going to put it on you so people can see.
No, just one more
You can put that back on in a second. Deal?
Deal.
Deal. She's wearing a Star Wars shirt today and she doesn't want to take it off. Okay.
Is that huge enough?
It is huge enough. With your crazy hair today that has not been done yet. Okay, stand there. Say, I love my new Harry Potter shirt.
I love my new page.
Okay, put your arms out so people can see. So it says, books turn Muggles into wizards. So it's a little too big for her, but looks super cute.
Can I wear it?
Yes, you can wear it.
Thanks.
Just a minute ago, she was telling me she had to wear the Star Wars shirt. So let me know if you have any questions. You can put them in the comments and I'll come back and answer them. Thanks for hanging out with us today. And I hope you guys have fun making your own Harry Potter shirt.